It is Magic Border Wars, but now the long-awaited match with the World Title Tournament on the line.
Introducing first, the son of Austin, Texas, weighing 201 pounds, Paul London.
Nigel, when you and Michael Elgin and Paul London stood in the ring in television, you said, when you're right, when the time is right, you can have your match with Michael Elgin. And it's right here in Toronto and the World Title Tournament. The road couldn't have intersected any better for Paul London.
Yeah, it really was fortuitous, you know what I mean? And when you think back to that time now, you know, if we'd have let him wrestle with a concussion, and he very easily could have been seriously hurt for the rest of his career, this match tonight would not be happening.
But instead now, Paul London, who is a part of Ring of Honor's past and its present, looks to be the future world champion. The number one seed, the number one contender, with an enormous target on his back. So unbreakable Michael Elgin, I'd say he's got a huge target on his back because everybody knows going into this tournament, he is the number one seed, the number one contender, and is the man to beat.
And he has to know that himself as well, but Michael Elgin looks like a man who's not afraid of challenges. He's not afraid of having that target on his back. Perhaps, dare I say, he even enjoys it. Especially with this kind of support that he's getting from this Toronto faithful.
Yeah, so it's Elgin versus London. London, who was part of the first Road to the Title tourney. And here's the code of honor, great sportsmanship. It's going to be a very scientific match, but two contrasting styles.
Well, of course, I mean, you just have to take one look at what's in the ring and you see the big story here to me is the size differential. Elgin short, stout, powerful. Paul London looking light, lean, trained for endurance in this one, and well, straight away, power back to the corner. He's going to have to use either leverage, either out-wrestle Elgin, or he's going to have to wait. But you might have to wait a long time to get this man tired out.
Paul London, been competing in Australia. London made mention of the fact that it's winter in Australia. He's got the winter beard going on. But it's hot here in the North America, throughout the U.S., and so here we go.
Well, Paul London was really one of the founding fathers, one of the patriarchs of this company. He actually left Ring of Honor before I even started here. And I remember seeing the last match he ever had here. And so many guys, whether it was CM Punk or Bryan Danielson, you know, having their last night here. And what a fantastic moment it was. And so much has happened to him since then. Gone through so many different experiences and really a different wrestler from the one that left here in 2004.
Now London getting some cold water on his hair, getting some cold water on his head. London says, "Are you kidding me? I'm not gonna." I don't need to go through a test of strength to know you're the stronger man. We'll see what happens here. Maybe London will find a leverage edge somehow.
Well, this is a mistake if London goes for this. I think anybody in here knows this is a mistake. Unless he can, as you said, well, there you go.
London is going to have to be the counter-puncher in this one.
But look at that, that's smart. You see the way of the Elgin there? He just stopped, he stepped away, and he let London lose all of that advantage, all of that momentum. Gone now. That, to me, says a lot about Michael Elgin and how he's really come along a lot in the last couple of years.
Paul looking in better shape than we saw him in his matchup against Davey Richards at Border Wars. Not that he was in bad shape then, but he is in the best shape of his life, he says. Focused in his training, his diet, feels great. Everything cooking right now for London. 1, 2. Oh, no! Down goes London and out goes Elgin. Swing and a miss from Elgin. Drop kick. Oh, that shoulder block just bounces Paul London.
And a smart move as well. Not that he could control himself, but after he got knocked arse over TKL, rolling to the outside, taking a break. Same exact thing that Elgin did, slowing that momentum.
Now using the feet to try to draw him in, score with the jumping knee.
Whoop.
Slips over, couldn't hang on. Drop kick to the left knee of Elgin, now to the head. London scored repeatedly here. Quickly pounces on him with a front face lock.
It's a smart move, and you're right. You know, we are seeing a new London here, not just from how he looks, but how he's wrestling. He's wrestling a smart match here.
Elgin missed with that one.
Whoa.
Plucks London out of midair. Watch London here to the top. Caught. Power slam and drove him deep. Kick it out at 2.
I've got to wonder, Kevin, how much of an effect getting a concussion really will play on Paul London. You know, I remember sometimes when I get knocked out, and I'd take a month or so off, you know, and when I came back, you think about it. You do think about it. You think, do I need to change my offense? You know, I mean, if I change my offense where I keep closer to the mat, the chances of me getting knocked out much slimmer, but then the chances of you getting an advantage much slimmer as well.
But in the meantime, you're doing a lot of thinking in a read and react sport like professional wrestling, and that could be the difference between a win and a loss. So it is a troubling time for any athlete, especially one the caliber of Paul London.
There's only one way that exchange is going to end up.
So London's found good scoring opportunity with his feet, with his legs. But if he can't be on the bicycle, can't be the counterpuncher, he could be ripe for the picking for the strength of unbreakable Michael Elgin. All right, fans, set your watches. Here we go.
The crowd here kind of losing count, but we're up to about 25 seconds. Oh, look at Elgin's face, determination.
will Michael Elgin hold Paul London up as long as he wanted to. So Elgin's in control here, and you know that with Elgin, in a lot of people's minds, the #1 seed, you know, you gotta look if Elgin can advance through here. The road not necessarily an easy one for Michael Elgin, but Elgin, I think, is prepared for that responsibility of being the world champion, of what this title means to.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I talked to him a few months ago, and he really felt like, you know, this is his time.
Backbreaker. And another. The sand is pouring through the hourglass rapidly for Paul London. And Elgin has shown the power edge. Now he's going to look to beat Paul London at his own game, perhaps.
London been down on the mat for a long time now. Yeah, I thought so. Playing possum. But now the question becomes, how does he counteract the power of that juggernaut standing across the ring from him?
Will London be able to counterpunch and score? Will he be able to derail unbreakable Michael Elgin in his march to the world title? Spine first, and all London could do, roll to the safety, the relative safety of the apron of the ring.
But really clearly evident here, London fighting from behind. Not just the size differential, but just the amount of time that Elgin spends in the ring week after week after week. And the age as well, you got to factor in the age. The number of years that people have been wrestling.
London hooking that top rope, preventing Elgin from the...
Oh, that got him low.
Yeah, he buried it to the low part of the midsection. Oh! London there.
I'm sure Elgin had something in mind. He paused, he took to look at London, perhaps thinking, perhaps whatever London tried, he could have caught him and powerbombed him, like you said. But London far too quick, grabbing hold with that vice-like grip and swinging round for a Hurricanrana instead.
So Todd Sinclair now applying the count.
That's 12.
Getting deep into the 20 count now. London's on his feet. London going to stay on the apron, going to look to score, flying in. Missile drop kick. Elgin instinctively rolls to his feet, but he's staggered in the corner.
Watch
right
out,
almost on top of us here. Slips down. Can he pull Elgin over?
No way, no way. Does not have the strength. Look at the size of those thighs on Elgin.
Oh, the last second. Oh, nails him. Counter puncher with a near fall there. The intrepid traveler gonna look to go topside.
Well, he is going to have to be intrepid and take some real risks.
Oh! Elgin connects. Waist lock. Hold it. Roll through. Shoulders down. 2. Super kick. No. Waist lock. O'Connor roll. No. Whoa! Night could be done for London. No, he continues on.
Well, say what you want about London, no matter how old he is, he refuses to quit. He would have wrestled that day. It was only the doctors that said, no way, we can't let you wrestle with a concussion. He will wrestle till he dies.
And his desire to wrestle Michael Elgin back in Toronto has come true. But here in the World Title Tournament, so much more at stake.
Whoa! Nowhere to go.
2.
Well, I can tell you from personal experience, that German suplex is just, there's no way. The best you can do is tuck up as tight as possible, put that chin to your chest and do your best to make sure the back of your head doesn't hit the mat. But when a guy the size of Elgin grabs you like a small child and drives you back, Kevin, there's only so much you can do.
Well, so London, and you can see it, you're exactly right, Nigel. There's only so much you can do. Signaling here now, the buckle bomb, no. London driving through, wait a minute.
Whoa.
Double stomp from London.
Didn't have a lot of momentum behind it, though. Didn't have time to get up high. See, London there shaking out the right leg. Perhaps he injured that knee.
Perhaps he came down with a lot of force through the chest of Elgin.
Elgin staring right at that injured knee as well. Has to know it's hurt.
That's a great call, Nigel. You can see it.
Will he take advantage? I guess not.
Just not enough force of London strikes to match the power of Elgin. It's simple physics. But London doesn't necessarily follow that scientific theory as he does his best to fight on. The counterpuncher, London, stands toe-to-toe with Elgin.
Looks like Elgin was getting tired there for a second. Perhaps as rope might work with a big man. I don't know.
Is London's strategy to tire the big man out, make him punch himself out?
Oh! Well, Elgin's sucking wind. Oh, no.
Elgin might have tried to block it, was unable to do so. Wait a minute now. Neck breaker? No. Oh, right to the back of the head.
Beautiful!
Nobody throws a drop kick like Paul London does.
We saw Paul try to dive at the beginning. Elgin didn't give him the opportunity.
Here he goes!
Well, what do you think's going through Paul London's mind now? Is he going to try again? Yes!
Oh, double stop! London's got to be thinking right now. He can pull the upset. He can do it. Can he do? Oh! London in his mind and his heart believes now he can do it. If there was doubt, it's gone. And Elgin's dream of being the 19th world champion could be coming to an end, but wait a minute. Elgin is weakened. London's done everything he can to survive the power, to fight back, to counterpunch. London using his own head as a weapon here from the top rope. Here we go.
Try for the sunset bomb, but no way. Elgin just too powerful, Kevin.
Yep, absolutely. London following in. We're back in the same corner now. Oh, God, drop kicked out of midair. London went for the springboard once again. You saw how high Elgin got up for that drop kick.
Well, look at London, grabbed hold of the bottom rope. If I was London, I'd have stayed on the mat as long as I could. I'm not sure what he was thinking, but left himself wide open for Elgin to grab a hold of him. Intimating for that deadlift suplex, deadlift superplex.
Yeah. Can he?
Oh, all the way up.
Oh, my! One, two, no!
Pure instinct from Paul London there. Kicking out on desperation. Shooting that hip up. Turning the shoulders over at the same time. You learn at your first week in wrestling school. And it'll take you all the way to the top. But there are only so many kickouts left in this man's body. And as Elgin starts to stand, the grains of sand in the hourglass may be running out for Paul London.
Trying to fight. Buckle bomb.
Here it is, spinning. No, whoa, one second.
Wait a minute.
Oh, on his head. Wow, 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 wow.
Reverse hurricanrana.
Well, look at that, London electing not to try for the pinfall, instead to push his advantage.
He's lived high risk his whole career.
Oh, he's got him.
He's no!
What a match! Both these guys giving up their heart, body and soul. We are not even at intermission, and everybody's starting to stand here in Toronto. London pushing that advantage.
So now, London thought it was it. Instead, he now has to find a way to hit one more time. Oh!
Beautiful! That's it! Oh! Spinning back elbow, back fist. Oh, there's no way. There is no way.
1, 2.
Well, Elgin coming out on top, Kevin, but has Paul London still got it?
I think he does. The shooting star press from Paul London led to the nearest of near falls. But in the end, the power of unbreakable Michael Elgin and the march to the world title for the #1 seed continues.